It's an absolute honor to be here to share with you my experience, strength, and hope of what God did in my life. 5.5 years ago, I was walking down a street called 34th Street. Jeannie, my friend there, knows it well. It was Christmas Day, and I was willing to do anything to get a hit. I just got out of jail for the 11th time. I went to jail after that. 11th time. I had lost my daughter to cancer at the age of 12. I'm the third generation of alcoholics. I was sexually molested by my grandfather from the time I was 4. I picked up my first drink at the age of 11, and that kind of relieved a little of the guilt and the condemnation and the pain I felt with that. I started partying in high school, but for some miraculous reason, by the grace of God, I laid down drugs when I was 18 years old, and I made it in the beauty business. I flipped houses and made it to the top. I had an Olympic-sized swimming pool, a 6-car garage. I had a beautiful little girl at the age of 11, diamonds on every finger. But I didn't think my life was that happy, you know? So I moved out of the bedroom. My husband brought cocaine home, moved me right back up into the bedroom again. You know, that happened briefly. I left him for the dealer, and I became addicted to cocaine. That year that I picked up cocaine, my 11-year-old daughter got cancer. The following year, she died. And 6 months after my daughter died, I was addicted to crack cocaine. I went to jail on a regular basis, every couple months, whether I needed it or not. I thought I was all that. My dealers used to bond me out of jail. I've got 3 possession charges, and 1 charge is 54 crack stones. In fact, that was my last charge. And they would let me out. I get bonded out by my dealers. Finally, God said, that's out. That day on Christmas Day when I looked up, I said, well, if you're not going to let me die, I had knives to my head, guns to my head. I've been raped, beaten by many dealers. I went through 8 cars, and I finally threw the towel in. I went to jail on the 12th time after I prayed that prayer, help me here on Christmas Day. A couple days later, I went to jail. Some people like we came here today to tell you about the real man. That is the man. Amen. That's the man. I got introduced to him. I found out that there's no condemnation in Christ. None. You know what I mean? All I got to do is confess what I did. Admit that I did something. Put my big girl panties on like Jeannie said. And own up to my stuff, you know? And ask forgiveness. You know, I really believe God's got a revival going on in these prisons. I'm telling you, mighty people come out of here. You know what I mean? Because we were on the streets serving the wrong man. Now I'm serving the right man. You know, and he is the man. I remember that I walked into the courtroom after my 12th time to jail. I walked in the courtroom, and my whole neighborhood watch was on the left side. And they had posters, and they're like, shirts. You need to lock her up. You need to put her away. You know, she violated 3 probation. She's got 3 possession charges. This woman is no good for our neighborhood. And the judge looked at me and he said, I'm giving her rehab. I got rehab. I threw in the towel. I said, I have no idea how to do this, so I'm just giving it to God. And I did. I did the right thing. I got into a 12-step program, worked the steps, got a relationship with God. I'm here to tell you about a relationship with God. No religion, a relationship with God. Hallelujah. To do this, you know? Like he was saying, self-centeredness. I ask God every day to relieve me from the bondage of myself. The more I have me on the mind, the more miserable I am, you know? You got to get over yourself. You know, I paid $60-some for a hotel last night. I drove up from St. Petersburg, Florida to see you guys today, to give you the hope that God has given me. You know, it ain't none about your circumstances, you know? You know, your past becomes your message becomes your message, you know what I mean? No matter how far down that scale you've gone, your experience is going to benefit somebody, you know what I mean? It shows the glory of God, and God is in the impossibility business, I'm telling you, and I'm her. So we have these little things we want to go over with you and tell you about the real man. So we might break you up in little groups and get with some of the teammates that are here today. Can you raise your hand? Like, get with one of these guys, with one of these girls or guys, and let's get it on. Thank you.